Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian. Welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty crazy show. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So over the weekend, we had a pretty strange one because LeBron was once again in the news, but this time it was because of some comments that were made by NBA legend Isiah Thomas, right? Top 75, I think two-time champion Isiah Thomas, where he was essentially on an NBA TV telecast and they were covering the Lakers. I think this was before they played, I forgot who they were playing, and LeBron was shooting, right? I think in an empty gymnasium, and he was shirtless. And on the panel, it was himself, Steve Smith, and Jalen Rose. And for whatever reason, Isiah Thomas just got triggered by LeBron being shirtless, and he went on a tirade that sent ripples all throughout the corridors of the NBA community. So for those of you who don't remember what Isiah said, I want to quickly play it for you now, and then we're going to come back and continue with the show. Take a listen to what Isiah Thomas said originally about LeBron James here. Take a listen to that.
Second part of our doubleheader tonight. LeBron James going to play the game like this. Shirts and skins is what they're doing tonight.
I just totally 100% object to this. And if I was the GM or coach,
me too.
I would never let one of my players walk out on the floor looking like this. I mean, we are a professional NBA league. We ain't summer league. We ain't, you know, at the YMCA.
Listen, I think coaches got to go back to suits.
Absolutely.
I just mean.
Absolutely. You know, I just think
college and pro.
I just think the professionalism in our NBA league has diminished so much. And I look, I like LeBron, I'm a fan of his, so forth and so on. But to walk out on the floor before a game with no shirt on and shoot, I mean, come on, man. Where we at? What we doing? Where we at? Now, if you want to, Adam Silver, if you want to find somebody, find that. Put a fine on that.
Spoken by the Hall of Famer and the greatest player in Pistons history, Isiah Thomas.
Fantastic. So when he said that, we all kind of reacted to it. I said I didn't think it was a big deal, to be quite honest with you, because I've noticed LeBron without a shirt, so it wasn't like a shock to my system. And a lot of people were like, look, there's nobody in the arena, so what's the big issue there, right? A lot of people, frankly, disagreed with Isiah Thomas. So I woke up this morning, we're just going through the internet looking for what to discuss, and I came across a pretty interesting article from Basketball Network, and it said, it has the following headline: when hockey dress better than the NBA, it's a problem. Ron Harper, Eddie Johnson call out LeBron for warming up shirtless. And I said to myself, I said, like what is going on here? Like what exactly is going on here? So these are the comments that we want to react to. But before we even get into what these guys had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. One of the things I love the most is making unforgettable memories with family and friends. And one of the things I hate the most is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easy go-to app for last-minute tickets to sports, concert, and theater events across 60+ states in the US and Canada. Game Time saves me time, money, and stress by curating only the best deals, so I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time scrolling through overpriced tickets. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It highlights the best value seats instantly. No more guesswork, no more wasting time. For example, I'm really looking forward to game one between the Clippers and the Nuggets in round one. Here's what I like to do. I turn on all-in pricing so I know exactly what I'm paying for up front. I check game time picks to find out the most valuable deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose between the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into what Ron Harper had to say on his on his X Twitter account. Let's put up the post. He says, "No more rules and dress code for anything. When hockey dress better than the NBA, it's a problem." And this was published on April 12th, and it got 199,000 views. Now, I want to quickly read what the article had to say there. It says, though no player past or present has ever questioned LeBron's dedication and relentless drive to be the best, a recent pregame moment sparked debate about his professionalism. The four-time MVP was seen casually warming up shirtless and wearing a do-rag before a game against the Houston Rockets, drawing harsh criticism from Isiah Thomas. The Detroit Piston legend condemned the 40-year-old forward's demeanor, claiming it showed a level of disrespect towards the fans and the league. He even called for Adam Silver to fine him for his behavior. Eddie Johnson also echoed Harper's and Zeke's sentiments, arguing that the NBA athletes should only appear to wear team-issued gear during or before the game. It is not a matter of style or fashion. It is about setting a professional standard for fans watching the game. He then wrote, "I 100% agree with Isiah. I've been saying this, I've been saying for years that sports has lost this aspect of how we send messages to individuals who desire to make, coach, GM, own a team. Players wearing anything outside team gear before a game is wrong." He also added, "Players should not be wearing Mickey Mouse headphones, and coaches and GMs should be wearing suits and not be wearing warm-ups either during games. There are levels of how we view each position that has been erased. The phrase dress for success has been eliminated," he added. Okay, so what are my thoughts about this? Okay, first of all, let's address the LeBron shirtless thing. I don't think it was a big deal because, again, as I said at the beginning of this show, or this segment rather, I've seen LeBron shirtless many times working out, so I wasn't shocked by it. And I don't think most people thought anything of it seeing him shirtless, right? So you have that aspect of it. So I don't know why all of a sudden was something that he noticed now. The second thing in terms of the professionalism, the way the NBA players play and all of that, look, I think that this is all deliberate. Okay, I think that this is clearly the direction the league wants to go, and I think it's something that Adam Silver 100% co-signed. And I think that they want to give off this appearance of being younger, right? To appeal to younger fans, hence making it a little bit more approachable. Okay, you look at guys on television, customarily they wear suits and dress shirts and all of that. But as time has gone on, you see guys wearing sweaters, a little bit more casual. And I think that they may be doing that to maybe, again, be viewed as something that's a little bit more approachable, probably. Some people can argue that some of the professionalism is gone. No problem. I mean, you look at us here, I'm not going to wear a suit or whatever because I just don't wear suits like that in my everyday life. So I wouldn't start dressing like that. I do understand that you have to dress professionally. I try to do that to a certain extent on the show here. I'm not going to wear fitted or nothing like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you want to wear fitted, wear fitted. If you want to wear a do-rag, wear a do-rag. If you want to wear a hoodie, wear a hoodie. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. I kind of know where it sits with me, where, okay, I can wear this, dress like this, and then that's as far as I'm willing to go, right? But I think it's just, I think they're just trying to appeal to a younger audience, man. And young people don't be suited and booted. Right? They don't be suited and booted like that unless they got to go somewhere important. Other than that, people are chilling, right? So, I'm not a LeBron supporter in any way, shape, or form, but I feel like they're going a little bit too far with this, attacking him for this, because I don't really think it's a big issue. This is just my thought. Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments. Catch you on the next show. I'm out. Peace.